This is the only reason for the gunplay. Here we are again. Now let's get back to part 2 of this Derek Chauvin, or whatever his name is, case.
I ain't lying. You know what we do, man. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I ain't lying.
And this time I want to focus on the reason why they put this on national television. And again, this is another trickery that how they deceive and to show the world that we are actually good people. And this is the reason why they put it on the world stage. So they can deceive, so they can also give you second question on how diabolical they are not. If that made any sense. But here you got Joe Biden. And every time he talks, I want you all to look. This is how Satan looks. He looks innocent. He looks quite unharmful. And he speaks these subtle words. You know, he's praying for the trial. And, you know, once again, we have to get rid of this stain that has American. Like, nigga, you been knowing this was going on. Why all of a sudden you want to talk about it now? And this is what I'm telling you. Like, when you know these people, how they've been acting over the years, and now you see them all of a sudden act like this, you're looking at deception. Like, you guys think this president, you think Kamala, as fake as she looks, you can see the fakeness in her. You really think that she really cares? All this is just going along to just make themselves look good. You seen a district attorney come out, he was talking. You know, all these people talking. Why are they talking now? Because this was something on camera that couldn't be obvious, mistaken as a mistake killing. So I guess when you shoot somebody in cold blood, it's looked upon differently. So I'm not convinced with this verdict. I'm not convinced with the president talking. I'm not convinced with the district attorney talking. I'm not convinced with the mayor talking, and so on and so on. Because all they doing is using this opportunity, and this is why the reason why they wanted to promote it on television. So the whole world can see that we prosecute our policemen. And like I told the people here, that's only one. What about the rest of them? You think this is going to stop? Then he comes out saying that another reason why the police department need to be, Kamala was saying that why it needs to be reformed, so on and so on. This is just a start. Nigga, you still going to have people doing it, and you're not going to persecute them. And I'm not even convinced with the trial, with the time that this man is going to get. Like you saying publicly 40 years, he could face 40 years. And I'm looking at a lot of black people so deceived into believing this. And this is why you have to know who the devil is. You have to understand and identify who the deceiver is. He's the power in the earth. He's the king of Babylon. He is the image. He is Satan himself being represented among his people. Until you identify who he is, then you can see him for who he is. Because a lot of you are just so like manipulated into believing. And it's just, I'm looking at the news and I'm looking at how gullible we are. But you're not mathematically putting these things together. You're not mathematically putting these things with even Joe Biden. Like, who made the crime bill, who is for officers doing that. Now all of a sudden he wants to come out and talk like he's the saint now and all this other stuff. You don't buy that. You're looking at deception. You're looking at the trickery of these people. And some of you get mad because I talk like this. You get upset, which to me, it says that there is something wrong with you. Just like I pointed out to a gentleman online who always brought up Black Lives Matter, like he's always in response getting pissed about it. And I'm saying to him, and it's just the same as you guys, and I'm telling you this so you can identify your ugliness too. And I told him, something must be wrong with you, because here we out getting gunned down innocently by white policemen. Innocently. And you get upset about it because we're saying Black Lives Matter. Can you see that? Can you see that there's something wrong with you? As I told the individual that. And I explained it to him again. We're getting killed innocently. And you upset because we screaming out that our lives matter? What makes you upset? So now we have to put it on me talking the way I'm talking. And some black people will find it offensive that I talk down to the white face of this world, of this power, the way I do. They get upset. Why are you getting upset? Because I'm mad at these people that's killing us. And nothing is being done about it. But you mad at me when I point out the ugliness. So that shows you something's wrong with them. The mark of the beast is real. And that's how it looks. It has no love for the Lord's people, despite of the killings that they've been killed innocently by the people everybody love. That's the mark of the beast. You worship that man. You worship his image. You worship his identity. You worship his likeness. You worship him as your God. And that's deep. Explaining this to you. You have his spirit in you. You are of your father, the devil. You have become like him. So now we see Biden, he's talking about he's praying. How are you praying? Like, this is nothing new to you. You know this been going on all these years. Kamala know all this been going on all these years. Everybody has known this. So now they use this for an opportunity, again, to manipulate us and to believe it. Not only us, but the world, that they are the good people. You see, I told you, look, it's not about so-and-so. They gave him, he's going to get 40 years. That's how some of you sound like. He's going to get 40. You see there? Look at that. And watch what I come in at. Okay, look. You see? They do convict cops. Look at him. He got caught. He killed that man. And now he's going to get 40 years and blah, blah, blah. And here I come. That's only one. That's only one. Oh, they killing black people. They killing everybody. Look, there's one white guy, he got shot. They killed him. That's only one. And here I go again. Now, if they was killing everybody at the same rate, in the same degree as they're killing us, then I don't even believe we'll get upset about it. Because we see the stench of what's going on is why we recognize it and we upset. Because had it been other people getting killed and gunned down in the same manner from traffic stops or whatever, then we can say, well, they're killing everybody. So everything is equal. The difference is with the KKK, they don't have the robes on anymore. They have the image of justice on. That's what they're covering themselves up in, that white cloth. That white cloth represents an image of innocent or light or whatever you want to call it. Say, took the robes off, and now they put on the robes of justice and light to hide their demeanors. We got to reform. Yeah, you saying that, but what about the other 800 people that died by cops last year? You see what I'm saying? So the reason why you got it on television is because it was too obvious. So now you want to clean it up now. You want to use this piece to erase all the other stuff. That's what they're doing with it. You guys better start paying attention, man, because you get into your feelings to where their spirit is controlling you, manipulating you. It has gone out to do that. And it's the reason why you take sides. The reason why you will sit there and say, well, look, they arrest cops too. Cops go to jail now. But that's only one. That was obvious. And he may not even get any time for that because they publicly telling you 40 years. And then 2 years later, you've forgotten about it. And next thing you know, he's appealing it. You know, and I won't be surprised if they don't have prisons, because I know they have prisons all somewhere in other parts of the world where prison for white people is like a paradise. So I won't be surprised if they do have a facility for cops like that. They maybe go to the movies. They probably got a whole goddamn Tyler Perry kind of like community for police. But it's a jail facility. And they probably have these little places where they're going. It'd probably be like Walt Disney World or something. Who knows? They don't get time. And he won't get any time. That 40 years, don't let him begole you into thinking he's going to get 40 years. He's not going to get 40 years. They just publicly saying that because somebody's going to come along and try to re-innovate it and whatever. He may get 2 years. And it's done with. So all that celebrating you guys doing, that just shows you how gullible you are. And they sitting around and observing how gullible you are. And they saying that these people are stupid and gullible. They believe this. We're going to show them what we're going to do. Why? Because we're the devil. We move so meticulously, they don't even see what we're doing. And that's the awakening. Real Talk 101. Holla.